So, I believe we are live. Yes, yes, yes. So, I was very late in actually putting this, making this live stream public. So, I don't know. I think we probably get most of the same people anyway. Maybe it's a good thing like that. Today, I'm going to continue with these sentence transformations, which are well, they can be difficult to do. To be good at them, you need I consider them a bit like mental arithmetic. So, hello. Gosh, good to have you. Hi, Valentine. Great to see you. Wow, a sudden flood of people coming in. Good afternoon, Nazuddin. So, well, I think it's time for me to start. So let me put the first question up here. Okay, that's really good. What didn't I do? No, I think just the punishment for living with narcissists. I think no more, P. Hi Manji, great, absolutely great to see you. And so here we go. So the first question, Snet, Tom K, and Original, great to have you from Memphis. So it's probably it's probably still morning in Memphis. Okay, hello Sandeep and David Lutz, great to have you as well, David. So they thought that Susan had been negligent. Yes, and George Washington as well. So you've actually got two questions here, and you've got to rewrite the first one using the word suspected, and the second one using the word thought. And both of these sentences need to start with the word Susan. Okay, so hi Sneha, great to see you from Birmingham. So great to have you all the way from Brum, Nazuddin. So we need to rewrite these sentences. Okay, so we've definitely got some answers. That's certainly one way of doing it. Yeah. I quite like that. So with suspected, Susan, we're going to have to make both of these passive. So could you give me another version with suspected, Vitali? Yeah. Okay, that's another way of doing it. Give me a different one with suspected, and with a preposition. And Pepax, great to have you. Okay, this is I think this is probably the new live stream that I'm doing is this time. So Susan was suspected to have been negligent. They thought no. So Naz, one with suspected and one with thought. So Maria, Susan was thought to have been negligent. That's what Vitali said as well. Susan was suspected, was thought to have been negligent, and both of those work. So great to have you, Lolo. Susan, okay, Valentine says Susan had been thought to be negligent. I think one of the problems with Susan had been thought to be negligent. You see, I think with this one, Valentine, it sounds like that they no longer think she was negligent. And Vitali, Susan was suspected of having been negligent. That's very good. That's the other version that I was looking for. So Manji says Susan was suspected, thought to have been negligent. Okay, so let's see. Susan was suspected to have been negligent. I don't like this very much. Susan was thought to have been negligent, very definitely. Susan was thought to have been negligent. That works very well, but this one, Susan was suspected to have been negligent, I don't like very much. Suspicious Susan, hi there Funda. So, was suspected, I prefer Vitali's second answer, was suspected of, because to suspect somebody of, yeah, I suspect him of being negligent. So Susan was suspected. I think I'm probably going to let you continue for a second or two. So I think to both your answers, both to Vitali and Manji's, this Susan was suspected to have been negligent. I don't like very much, but Susan was suspected of having been negligent. Here. Susan was suspected of being negligent. Yes, that suspected of, that works much, 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 much better. Okay, so prodigality, producing a prodigal. Okay, prodigality, behaving badly, not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and parsimonious, to be very slow in doing anything. So that was a hard one to start with. This next one is easier if you know the construction. Manji retracted it. I was happy with that, Manji, that one that you just gave us. Okay, so prodigal means you don't do what you're supposed to do, and if you're parsimonious, you're very slow about it. And that's the one I'm looking for, Patricia. Yeah, Susan was suspected of having been negligent. I think that's the answer with suspected. Here. Okay, so Melih, nice to have you, Melih. Okay, looks like you're from Turkey as well. Okay, so the next one. I would prefer you to come tomorrow morning. Rather. So, yeah. Well, I was quite happy with it. I was quite happy with it, Manji. Yeah? Susan was suspected to be negligent. Suspected to be negligent. Suspected of being negligent. Was suspected of having been negligent. To suspect somebody of doing something. So, hi Padoa, great to have you. So, yeah, prodigal son, well, very definitely. Okay, so we've got I'd rather you came tomorrow morning from Vitali, from Manji, and from Maria. But Maria, not, okay, I'd rather you come tomorrow morning. Actually, both of these are right. I'd rather you come, or I'd rather you came. So, it's quite interesting. I'd rather you come, or came tomorrow morning. But notice, both of these are subjunctives. I'd rather he come, rather he come tomorrow. So, yeah, my Susan version is far better. Thank you, P. So good evening, Muthal. Okay, so I'd rather he come, I'd rather he came. Yeah, but notice, I would rather come. I would rather have you come tomorrow morning. That works as well, Tom K. I love it. That's a different one. Yeah, I'd rather have you come tomorrow. That's quite good. I hadn't thought of doing it like that, but it works very well. So with this, I'd rather you came. I'd rather he came, or I'd rather he come. Okay. What's the reason for not using to in the second sentence? So I'd rather you to come. With this one, you certainly don't use to here. I'd rather he came tomorrow. This came, George Washington, is, if you look, I'd rather you came. This came is an imperfect subjunctive. Yeah, and I'd rather you come. This should be a present subjunctive. Okay, and that's why. Let's see. We don't use an infinitive with I would rather. Yeah, I would rather you came, but I would prefer you to come. So notice they are different structures. I'd rather welcome you tomorrow morning. Yeah, that works. Yeah. I'd rather welcome you tomorrow morning. That works as well. Okay, so I'm going to put another one up. These are quite difficult today, I believe. Yeah, I've given you some harder questions. Well, I think that's good. I think that's fun. Okay, parsimonious. I think somebody, yeah, don't be so parsimonious. Yeah, or I'd rather, no to, Vitali. I'd rather get you to come, but no to, Vitali. I'd rather get you to come tomorrow. Hi there, Johnson. Great to have you. So, the next one's a good one as well. I was very happy to have won a prize. This one's quite not the easiest either. A prodigal son is one of your. It comes from the Bible. It's one of the sons who goes out and drinks and does all of these all of the bad things. I'd rather you come. I'd rather you came. They are both as common as each other. You can use either of them. You can use absolutely either of them. Okay, so we're starting to get some answers. This is great. Good to see you, Boca. Okay, so it looks like Maria and Vitali know how to do this one. So I'll give some time for the rest of you. I was very happy to have won a prize. So delight. We've got to use this word delight. So rather, yes, I'd rather you come. I'd rather you came. You can use both of them, I think, interchangeably. Okay, so here. Oh, it's my pleasure, P. Okay. To get somebody to do something. Yes, exactly. But notice, Vitali. I'd rather get you to come would work, but you put a but you said I'd rather to get you to come. Yeah. Much delight I got because of winning a prize. I'd rather go to school than play hooky. Yes, that's very good. Hello, Ma Yam as well. So, let me write the answer to this one. Much to my delight, I won the prize. So, that's it, Manji. So, good work by Maria, by Vitali, by Manji. So much to my delight, I won a prize. I say much delighted. No, you can't, Nora. Much to my delight. Yeah, I was extremely delighted. You can't. Normally, we don't use much in the positive. Okay, that was a typo. That's fine. Typos on me. Much to my delight, I had won a prize. I had won a prize. Or I had won a prize. Yes, absolutely, P. Well done. Good work. So, much to delight, I won a prize. Yes, you could say, I see what you're saying here, P. Had won a prize. Much to my delight, I had won a prize. Much to my delight, I won a prize. Both of these are in the past. But notice this construction. Much to his delight, he came first in the race. Much to my delight, lots of people turned up to the live stream. Much to my delight, yeah, the students learned from the class. Much to my delight, they got the answers correct. Okay, that's very good indeed. So, much to my delight, much to someone's delight. So, this is the structure. Here, much to somebody's delight, subject, verb, object. And that's the structure, okay? Much to somebody's delight. I'd rather listen to Alex classes than other boring lessons. So, much to somebody's delight. Much to somebody's delight, subject, verb, object. Thank you, King Alpha. So, let me put the next one up. Much to my chagrin, it is the opposite of that. That's very good. I love it. Ooh, this one's really difficult, this next one. You need to understand the grammar of how this works. C2 question. This is a very advanced question. Okay, so, his constant complaints make me feel tired. Constantly, I am tired of. Chagrin is a nice word, yeah, it's where you're disappointed. And constant. So, but okay, I won a prize. I had won a prize. The had is perfectly valid. It's perfectly good to add it. I won a prize. I had won a prize. Yeah. Let's see. Much to my delight, I won a prize. I had won a prize. Okay. So we've got some answers now, and I like this. So, I'm tired of his hair. This is very good indeed. Okay, I am tired of constantly listening to his complaints, of his constant complaints. I'm tired of his constant complaining. This is very good. This is very good indeed. Yes, so I love what you're saying. This is really good. Mel, George Washington, Vitali. This is really, really, really good. And Tom K. I think you've understood it. Constantly needs to go with a verb. And constant needs to go with a noun. So, I'm tired of his complaining constantly. No, P. I'm tired of him complaining constantly. Because here his complaining is a noun. So look at this. I am tired of him constantly complaining. I am tired of his constant complaining. If you look at these, in this complaining here, is a present participle. It's a verb. Whereas in this next one, this is a gerund and this is a noun. So if you actually look, him constantly complaining, him complaining, this complaining is a verb and it's talking about an ongoing action. Whereas I'm tired of his constant complaining, here complaining is a noun and therefore constant complaining. I'm tired of his. Okay, so it should be this way round, because him complaining, this is a verb, this is something that's happening, whereas his constant complaining, his is referring to a noun, his complaining, here complaining is a noun, and that's why the difference. Yeah, of course I know who Tendulkar is, he was a great cricketer. Okay, him constantly complaining, I'm tired of him complaining, this complaining's a verb. His complaining, this complaining is a noun. Okay, so I'm going to put the next one up. That one's really quite complicated. Okay, and here we go with the next one. Ooh, good to have you, Slipknot. Okay. So this will be up in a second. So this one that we've just done shows you the difference in structure between him plus ing and his plus ing. Okay, what is the point of all this extra paint? And with the word aid, okay, your brain's constantly being solicited. This is, well, I'm pushing you. This is the very top level of the curve. This is as hard as I can make these. So, what is the point of all this extra paint? Aid. Do you know the structure that I'm looking for here? Yeah. What is aid? So, I'm wondering if you know the structure. Very good indeed. So, now Tanky, what's aided of all this extra paint? So, close. Okay, I'm going to wait for a few more answers before I start giving the answers or reading. So I'm sorry, Nantuki, it doesn't quite work like that. He's constantly complaining kids. I'm thinking George Washington. Yeah, his kids. Yes, that would work. I'm sorry, Nantuki, no. So Manji, what's in its aid of all this extra paint? Close, Manji, but no. Okay, clearly I've asked a difficult question here. So, to be in aid of. So, Pavla, what is in aid of this extra paint? So normally we use the structure what is a noun in aid of? What is the extra paint in aid of? Congratulations. So well done, Vitali, and well done, Patricia. Well done, you two. That was really good. So what is all, what is all this extra paint in aid of? No, I didn't, Vitali. You did it perfectly. What's it in aid of? It's perfectly good, Vitali. Yeah? I said, well done, Vitali, and well done, Patricia. Both of you got it absolutely right. So what is all this extra paint in aid of? I was waiting, Vitali, because I didn't want to give it away too quickly. Yeah. So, well, these are quite complex structures. So what is this in aid of? What is all this extra paint in aid of? Yeah, you got it nailed first. Absolutely, V. What is the reason for it? Yeah. What are all these chairs in aid of? What's getting aided by all this paint? I'm sorry, Tom, no. Yeah? It's what is X in aid of? Yeah? What is noun in aid of? Question mark. What is the donate in aid of? For example, Millie. Yes. Hello. Great to have you, Lorena. So, good. What is this question mark in aid of? It means why is it here? Why did somebody put it here? Okay. In aid of, the reason. Exactly, Slipknot. What is something in aid of? What is the reason for it? Why is it there? Okay, that's certainly a good structure. Okay, so I'm now going to give you another one. Yeah. This is, I think, the class we're having today is probably harder than the one we do on Sundays. Well, I've got about 60 poems out. Batliwala. Yes, you nailed it, Patricia. Yeah, you got it, and well done. Some structures need a good parser to understand their meaning. Wherefore the extra paint? That certainly works, Tom. Yeah, wherefore the extra paint? That would work. Okay. I felt very relaxed because everybody treated me so well. Ease. So well. Yeah, that's the idea, Ma. Yeah, Ma Yam. What's the question mark? What this question mark is for? Okay, what is the question mark in aid of? That's the idea. So we've got one answer already. And we've got two answers. Okay, yes, P, but you need to start so well. Yeah, this is very, very good. This is very, very good. Nora as well. Okay, so marks to Maria, marks to Vitali, marks to Nora as well. Yeah, what's the transformation in aid of if we can't understand it? And so well was I treated by everybody. So well done, Manji. So let me read these answers. Maria says, so well was I treated that I felt at ease. Vitali says, so well was I treated that I felt extremely at ease. Very good from both of you. And Nora Mandur says, so well was I treated that I felt at ease. Good. And so well was I treated by everybody that I felt at ease, from Manji. That's very good. Okay, try the Raven. Yes, Manji, yours is fine. Yours is fine, Manji. So firstly, if we start with so, we need an inversion. So well was I treated. So well had I been treated that I felt at ease. Good work, Patricia. Is it okay? So well was I treated? Yes, Melly. Very definitely. They're in my channel. Go to my channel, Batliwala. Yeah, just put the word analysis and you'll find it. So well of a treatment had I that I was at ease. Let's see. Your problem is well is an adverb, Tom K. Such a good treatment had I. Such good treatment had I that I was at ease. Okay, so well was I treated that I felt extremely at ease. That's very good. And I want to continue with Tom K's. Such good treatment did I have that I felt at ease. Okay, good evening. And there's one more for us to do and then we're going to stop. So, complacent. Complacent is somebody who feels that they have no need to change because everything they do is perfect. Yeah, if you're complacent, you don't keep up with the times because you just know you're the best. Complacent is certainty that you're right. Case of inversion or anastrophe. The treatment was such that I felt at ease. That works as well, Melly. Yes, very good indeed. Okay. You must accept that you are never going to be a famous footballer. Terms. You must that you are never going to be a famous footballer. Okay, so you must accept that you're never going to be a famous footballer. Terms. You must terms that you are never going to be a famous footballer. Julia Richmond, great to have you, Julia. So we've got answers from Vitali, from Maria, from Julia, from Tom K. I like Maria's best. Let's see what Nora Mandor's written. You must come to terms with the fact that. You must come to terms. It's fine, Nora. I'm not sure, Vitali. I think the first person to nail it was actually Maria. And Rashid as well. You must keep in mind that you aren't going to be a famous footballer. Patricia, you must come to terms with the fact that. Okay, so you need something after the that, or something before the that. Okay, so let me write the answer to this, and you will see. You must come to terms. Wait a second. You must. This needs to be capitals. Come to terms with the fact that. And the that means that you need to add this fact, because you must come to terms that you are going to never going to be a famous footballer. You need to come to terms with the fact that you have to come to terms with something. It needs an object. Yeah, you can't just say you must come to terms that. You must come to terms with the fact that. Yeah, and this bit here is the important bit. Yeah, that's the extra bit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you must come to terms with the fact that. Yeah. You must resign yourself to the fact that. That's better. Reconcile yourself to the fact that. That's good. And Bill Rennie, you must come to terms that. You must come to terms with the fact that. Yeah, you must resign yourself to the fact that. Okay. Except it's much shorter and much easier. But today's class is hard grammar class, as I would put it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you said, Patricia. You must come to terms with the fact that. Exactly, Patricia. Yeah. So we need this second bit. You must come to terms with the fact that you are never going to be a famous footballer. Yeah, I have to come to terms with the fact that I'm never going to speak perfect Spanish. Yeah, I'm always going to have problems. You must not be disheartened that you are never going to be a football player. That's fine. Is it going to help me in your speaking test? If you can use these while speaking, it will certainly help you. You should agree or subdue to terms with the truth that. You should come to terms with the truth that. Yeah, you could put with the truth that. You could put truth instead of fact, but come to terms with. So I think that's where we're going to stop today. Yeah, I think that's probably enough for today. Let's see. Next class will be on Sunday, to face the truth. Yeah, to come to terms with the fact that. That's the idea, merchandise. Yeah. Brilliant, I guess. You must concede the fact that. That would work as well. You must own the fact that. Own works very nicely as well. Slipknot says you must resign yourself to the fact that. That's very good. You must face the reality that. Yeah. Billy Rani. Yeah. Okay. So, you're in denial. Thank you all very much for coming. It's been very nice to have you. As I said, I will be back at 7 p.m. UK time on Sunday. So, next 7 p.m. UK time on Sunday. Stipend. Stipend is money that you are paid to do something. The constantly problems was a bit nuanced. Yes, it is very nuanced. If you can understand that, Patricia, you'll understand the grammar better. You cannot turn your back on the fact that. Thanks for coming, Julia. So, great to have you, Karan, and thank you for coming, George Washington. You must adhere to the truth that. It's been a pleasure having you. Thank you for coming, Nora. It's been great having you, Manji. Toodle pip. You must embrace the reality that you are never going to be a famous football player. Thank you for coming, Tom K. Thank you, Pavla. Great to have you. So, I'm going to leave the chat